All right, everybody, welcome back to the second episode of this expanding franchise. I I hope that I've improved on some things since the first episode. Appreciate everybody that watched it, and I have a few things that I think will make this go a little bit better. First of all, we're gonna go here. We're at the end of our first year, and we're gonna go into the league settings, and we're gonna go ahead and click expand the league. And for these two, we're going to go take a look at our list of U.S. cities by population, find the first one that doesn't currently have a team. So we already added San Antonio and Jacksonville. So now we need to find the next one, which I think we had talked about how we have both Austin and Fort Worth here. So I think we'll go Austin and San Jose for these two. So Austin, Texas, and San Jose, California will be these two. Now, one thing that we might want to take into consideration with these two cities in particular is that I believe, actually, I want to stay on that. Does Austin have a baseball team? I think they have okay, the Austin Senators. Okay, and I think San Jose, yeah, they have the San Jose Giants, so obviously we would probably want to move them. Uh, Also, at some point, I can show you guys the minor league teams that I created for our Jacksonville and San Antonio franchises. But for right now, what I would like to do is go to the ChatGPT here, and we're going to say, what is a good nickname for a MLB team in Austin, Texas? So it's going to give us, okay, the Austin Armadillos, and it goes into this big long explanation. Try something more fierce. I don't think armadillos are very fierce, right? Austin Thunderhawks. Excitement. Can you connect more to the region near Austin? See if we can stump ChatGPT. Hilltoppers. Texas Hill Country. I do kind of like that, the Austin Hilltoppers. But I also think Thunderhawks is kind of cool. But we just did Bayhawks, so let's go with Austin Hilltoppers. So we're going to go Austin Hilltoppers. It'll be AUS, and we'll put that in Austin, Texas. And we want that to be, boy, I don't remember what divisions we put the other teams in. Okay, and for, what did we say the other one was going to be? San Jose. Where nickname for MLB team in San Jose. Stealth. Silicon Valley. Give us 3 options with geographic connections to San Jose. Earthquakes, that's an MLS team. Spiders, okay. Redwoods. Give 3 alternatives to Redwoods with a similar theme. Sequoias. Sycamores. Oaks. San Jose Sequoias. All right. Good. San Jose Sequoias. I guess SJ is good. San Jose, California. So that makes sense. We'll leave those as the Central and the West. And we'll go ahead to the next step. We can fix these later. We'll use a similar method, but we can edit those later. So go, we want to fill the minors with fictional players, click expand the league, boom. Now, we have to get rid of the San Jose Giants probably. I don't know that that would affect the market to have a lower level team there, but I want to go to Canva and we want to do logo design. Sorry, this is all my random design work that I've done, but we're going to open this. This was a team that I did just. We can use a shield for the Hilltoppers. We probably want to use I don't want to spend too much time. How about let's do something with the letters AH in a kind of historic baseball looking font. I don't remember if there was any baseball font. How about let's try vintage maybe? I could find a good vintage something that's a little too fancy, but that's the right idea. No, nope. I know they have. Maybe we just do the A. We can find. I know there's already a couple teams. Atlanta is an A, and maybe we do. Like that. I'm looking for. Yeah, that's not terrible. We can go backward with that. I don't know what their color would be. Probably like a dark green because the Austin MLS team is dark green. So we'll get in here. We'll grab not that minty. Let's go with something like a foresty. No, not. Sorry, that's the wrong button. That's my fault. It's kind of an Oakland A's vibe so far, but I'm just trying to think if there's a way we could do the connotation of a hill. Maybe we make the ball the hill, and but I think we're gonna go with this for right now. I know it's not amazing, but this will be the Austin baseball. That's fine. We'll go ahead and download that. And then the other logo we want to do is, I'm not going to do this for every episode of this series. I just wanted to show you guys kind of what the tool will look like. So San Jose, I already forgot what we said San Jose was going to be. Uh, San Jose Sequoias. Yeah, 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 yeah. Now, I don't know if this will have a great sequoia. Sequoia? Oh, they do. They do have some big trees. Okay, I don't want to use a cartoony thing like that. All right. I don't know how long I've been talking with that muted. I would assume since I typed in and needed to use the delete key at some point, but I appreciate your patience. We're going to go ahead and do the same thing with San Jose. And we'll go down here. Nope. We'll go. Oh, that's right. So I want to go here. And it's going to pull up the Diamondbacks. And we're going to go down to San Jose. And here is where we're going to select Sequoia. Good. And then for the cap, I feel like maybe a white cap with green visor and no stripes. That looks pretty bad. Let's do the gray, dark gray stripes. For the jersey, main color, we'll go with our green. Secondary color, we'll go with our brown. Stripe color, we'll go with our dark. Boy, that secondary is not quite what I had in mind. I don't hate that. And then our pants, we can go ahead and go with this dark. That looks like dad khakis there. I don't think that's really looking like baseball pants. Maybe something like a white with these stripes on the pants could work. That looks really rough. But I also feel like making them green would be weird too. I don't know, guys. That's a weird one. But let's go ahead and make our background color white and our text color our San Jose green. Okay. So we want to go ahead and simulate through the expansion draft. I'll show you who these guys get on their team, and then I will simulate through the season and show you the end. So, I'll see you in a bit. All right, we're back. The expansion draft is over. So, San Jose has Joe Ross, Tyler McGill, Alex Wells, Keegan Aiken, Zaire Diaby. Ryan Helsley, I think, is probably the most notable player. This Zach Jackson is essentially a 4-star player. Stashak, Burke, Sam Hedges is pretty good in real life. Landry, Albert, a lot of these guys are they're either has-beens or they're not yet. So this AJ Puck has had a pretty decent career, so we'll see how he does for them. And for the lineup, they have Harold Ramirez, I think is a pretty decent name. Willie Castro, Jake McCarthy, Derek Hall, Edmundo Sosa, Andy Banez, Sean Gorchek. I don't know that name, so that might be a generated player. I don't know what that is. Cassano and Sheiks. This Cassano could end up being a decent player, even though he's only 2-star. He's got that 70 defense, so we'll keep an eye on those guys. There's some other names on the list here, but there wasn't anybody else that I was like, oh, that's a known player. If we look at Austin, we could just do the regular lineup first. Steve McGowan, Orlando Martinez, Luke Voigt is a big name. Alec Boehm is a big name. I don't know this name, this Alec Quinez. David Lima, Jimmy Connor, Jake Dahlberg, Eric Goodman. On the pitching side for Austin, there's Eric Swanson, Brian Abreu, who I believe is a reliever. He only has 35 stamina, so that's odd to see him there. But Mike Soroka is another guy that I believe has pitched for Atlanta. Yeah, it's Logan Allen. These guys are probably not going to be amazing, but they went very pitching heavy here. You got Graterol, Trevor May, Phil Bickford, Jose Alvarado. They've got some names. I mean, Dylan Coleman. I had him on a save, and he was decent. Colin Poche is pretty well known. Chad Green, Giovanni Gallegos. If I recall, that's a really bad contract. Do I recall correctly? Yeah. Uh, well, I don't know. That's not terrible. He could be okay for them. But and then Jordan Romano is their closer. So it's going to be interesting to see what these two teams are able to put together this in their first season. Real quick, while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to go ahead and show you the minor league teams that I did for these other ones. I didn't do these two teams yet, but for Jacksonville, I will just go to the organization. No, you know what? Let's go to home. So they have the Raleigh Rapids, Raleigh, North Carolina. So there's not a Charlotte team yet at the major league level, so this is fine. Johnson City, Tennessee, Hammers. Medford Gold Sox, I believe, is Medford, Oregon. San Luis Obispo is in California. So these two logos are like the Generate ones. These were in the game already. And then probably my favorite of any of these, the Cape Canaveral Air Hogs in the Florida Complex League. Love that. This was in the game already, the Air Hog logo there, but I thought that was great. So we got those teams, and then under San Antonio, like I said, that initial logo came with the team, and I didn't feel like redesigning it. So then their AAA affiliate is in Walla Walla, Washington, so it's the Walla Walla Wizards, which is a lot of fun to say. Biloxi, Mississippi, so the Biloxi Bandits. Eugene, Oregon, Oilers. There's apparently oil industry up there, so it's a nice fit. The Redlands, California, so the Redlands Flash. I really liked that logo combo, how that all came together in the California League. And then in the Florida Complex League, we have the Rockledge, Florida, the Stargazers. But I will point out to anybody who's concerned, I may stop doing a team things like that for Florida because all these other teams are just like, I could have just left this San Antonio and then FCL, Florida Complex League. So I'm going to do that moving forward. The California League actually has names, so we'll keep putting those there. You can tell this is a not updated team because Oklahoma City would not play in the California League. So I will bring you back at the end of the year and show you how our new teams fared and our teams from last episode. Thanks. All right, probably to no one's surprise, none of our expansion teams, either last year or this year's teams, made it into the playoffs. So we're just going to go ahead and watch the playoffs finish here, and then I'll show you where our teams finished. It was ugly. They were all pretty bad. San Antonio was the best. I think they finished fourth in their division. So really a challenging set of results here. This should be finishing up here in a second. It just has to. What's it going to be? Yankees. We're going to have a Subway Series for the World Series. We are. Wow. In 24. I haven't seen the Yankees do this in any of my saves. Otani, Trout, and Guerrero, but the Angels got robbed. How about that? I like how they have the alternative logo for the winning. All right, so this should, here in a second, give us a chance to go back to the main view, because I think I said till the end of the year. I don't know why it's still some. Yeah, here we go. So we will take a look at the MLB standings, so you can see San Antonio. Oh, it was third, not fourth, but 79 and 83. They have O'Neill Cruz, interestingly enough, Josh Lau, James Outman. Some interesting changes in their setup. I don't know why the Pirates didn't keep O'Neill Cruz. Looks like San Antonio maybe got him in waivers. Wow, I was going to say maybe Rule 5, but yeah. So that's an odd decision that the game knows that he's pretty good, but the in-game Pirates were stupid and put him on waivers. Dylan Bundy, Clark Schmidt, Braxton Garrett. You got some guys here that are known, so they have been active. Let's go ahead back to the standings. So Jacksonville, the other team that came in that year, 68 and 94, just really rough. Jonathan Diaz, DJ LeMahieu, Oscar Gonzalez. This guy pops up on saves all the time. Interesting character. Just nobody who really stood out for them. He just got battered. Austin didn't come in last. They beat the Pirates, the 103 loss Pirates, and they ended on a really good 7-3 last 10. So Austin looking pretty snazzy. Alec Boehm did good for them. Brian Abreu, surprisingly, was, bad, the starting record, but pretty nice ERA. They went out and got Huascar Wainoa and Eric Swanson. So they made some moves as well. And lastly, the Sequoias were the worst team in baseball. Harold Ramirez hit his 290. Max Kepler came in there. I have Max Kepler in another save of mine. I'm actually surprised he was that poor, but just nothing good going for them at all. Bielak had a 4-3, but really rough. So what we'll be doing for the next one, in the meantime, I'll try to get these minor league teams situated, and then we will add 2 more teams and see how they do. If you want to leave a comment, of a place to put a team, if it's a bigger city, I'll make sure to put a MLB team there. If it's a smaller city, I will put a minor league team there. But it'd be great to have some audience participation. I think this is a fun little series. I'm enjoying watching how these teams unfold over time. So I hope you're enjoying it as well. Let's look forward to the next 2 cities and the next budding franchises. And hopefully the old Sequoias here can get stronger in the meantime. Thanks so much for watching. My name is Blue Belly. This is Blue Belly Sports Channel, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.